Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rome Total War Remastered. Yes, I know they now say it's Total War Rome, and I understand the idea of putting the series name first, but it sounds better at the end. It's just one of them things. It might be because I'm an old player, and that's why I think that, you know, because it's how it used to sound to me, but Rome Total War sounds better than Total War Rome. Just saying. Anyway, new game. Yeah, new game. Imperial campaign, yes. We are in the base game, not in Alexander or Barbarian Invasion. And as of the little video that I made beforehand, we'll be playing as a Brutii. Advice level we want low. Campaign difficulty, I'm not going to go very hard, because I don't know if I was ever any good at the game in the first place, and obviously it has been a little while since playing because I didn't play leading up to this, otherwise you would have seen a campaign of it. Follow characters, no battle time limits in case I end up pausing and walking away and then coming back to find out I've lost. Arcade battles are quicker, less realistic, more fragile. I don't like this because I also believe like the troops have unlimited ammo. It just makes no sense to me. A short campaign you can play on afterwards anyway, so I'm going to leave it on. I believe with Rome you still have to actually conquer Rome, and to be honest, that is the campaign to me. Then going on to finish off the rest of the world never mattered that much to me, which is probably why I didn't know Themyscira lived up there. I think it's Themyscira. Anyway, start the campaign.
We Brutii are the only true Romans. We saved Rome. We drove out the kings. We made the Republic. The family deserve respect for that. Respect and obedience.
If you only did an action to get respect and obedience, you didn't do it for the right reasons.
Living space, territory, slaves.
Lebensraum?
Know what must be done.
Am I playing the Roman Nazis?
They look down their perfume noses at all Romans, and they hate us. I'm going to give them a reason for hate. When I've crushed them. Roman steel. That's the answer.
I'm pretty sure steel as a concept didn't exist.
Fist. And the other great Roman families. The Scipii. Trash. They have no respect for proper Roman ways.
No, they like boats.
The Julii prostitute themselves as if the people mattered.
What's wrong with prostitutes?
I must lead Rome.
We truly are playing the Roman Nazis, aren't we? Oh, come on, it shouldn't take this long to load. The laughable extent that the current PC I'm playing on compared to what I would have originally played Rome on. I know it's remastered, I know it's, what's new? I don't care, go away. I'll find out. I'll make mistakes and I'll find out. I mean, it only took me a couple of years into my XCOM campaign to find out some things that led to all your guys' deaths. I haven't had a look into modding any of this yet, but it'd be interesting to see if I could maybe replace some people's names, but I don't think that is actually a thing in this game.
Ready to sail.
Now, where's the barbarians that we're supposed to go kill? Oh, sorry, I'm used to starting, historically I would have played off any of the Brutii. I don't get the rebel stack either. My memory has it that you always started with a barbarian troop to go. I guess in these cases, because there's cities without walls, that's what counts as it.
Imperator. General.
Well, either way, boats into the port, and no. Don't just fall into it and start playing the game. Explain what we're going to try and do. All right, as the Brutii, our job is to kill the Greeks, as the Roman Nazi told us at the start there. And I believe it is expected that we just go from our little city here in... I keep wanting to call it Epirus, but Apollonia? A city of Apollonia, I guess that's it. Was there ever a city of Epirus, or was it, I don't know, because the country was called Epirus, so I don't know whether the city was anyway. But Apollonia, because we're dealing with city names more than we are province names in this case. But keep scrolling to trigger the overlay map. Oh. This is new. Or new to me anyway. Yeah, if they would have done this in the original game, it would look... It's obviously, it's a simpler view. So it probably could have done it, and that's just quite nice. But the sort of plan is to come here, then to go down and face the Greeks straight away. I don't think we do that. First moves to me as a Brutii. Just like a Scipio, it's sort of like claiming all the islands. With Brutii, it's claiming sort of the Dalmatian coast. And hopefully we can beat the Julii up to Partavium. Or, as I might end up start calling it in my head, Venice. And getting more of a solid footing before we go on to the Greeks. Because the Greeks already have... They wouldn't be able to stand up against all of Rome, as we stand here, you know, with our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 provinces. You know, Rome is a large faction, but it is split, and its attentions are going to be split. We might get some help from the Scipii. Have to let me know in the comments how I'm supposed to say that, because I can never remember. I might have historically have just called them the Wolves or the Blues. But we'll go through that. Because they'll be taking them on down here, but really they should be focused on Carthage. Yeah, which is obviously about here, and the Julii should be going up using these, well, taking the rebel place like we're going to do, and then they'll have a choice of 2 Gaulish factions, cities to take. And I think there's a bit of a gap here for the Gauls to expand into. But then they're off up here. Not necessarily historical to think that, you know, Rome expanding out in all directions at once. You know, Rome itself was usually a bit more focused, and it would send armies to defend regions. And the fact that, like, Julius Caesar went as far as he did was sort of taking the piss slightly. You know, his legions were supposed to be there to defend, and he found reasons. I'm doing air quotes. Over a decade doing this, and I still do air quotes without a camera. He found reasons to go after other factions, because obviously in his world there wasn't a unified Gaul. There was all different little tribes, and they was fighting amongst each other. Some of them was friends of Rome. So yeah, oh no, but our friends have been attacked. We must go slay the other people. And then obviously the more of the Gaulists that he slaved, the more he slaved. Yeah, slaved is probably actually quite correct. That he slayed, the more that they was more unified against him, and eventually he sort of did have a reason to take on all of them. But we're playing as a Brutii. So they not that this... I mean, this system never really existed in Rome either. The idea that the novel was just handed over to a family. No. Each province had a governor, and that was assigned yearly, I believe, from the Senate. But let's forget about it. We have this fictitious system, and this is what we're working with. And we're all going to be given missions to expand out. So we're going to go try and take this up here, maybe up to Patavium, just sort of secure the Adriatic Sea here. And then we don't have to worry about this here. You know, this becomes our borderland, and if I remember rightly, there's a lot of, like, the cities are here, here, and here, and then they have territory which, like, expands, well, maybe not that far, because this is Dacia, but, like, with some forts that we get good warning. And maybe after that we go down, and I believe this is a rebel city, Rhodes isn't, but where, yeah, Heraclesius is rebel. Cyprus, I believe, should be Egyptian, I believe. And that one of the things that Julius Caesar gave back to Cleopatra when he left. Like, it was part of their peace deal, which basically brought Egypt into the empire. Anyway, yeah, so that's sort of the plan. No, don't go any further. We take the Dalmatian coast. We have a look at maybe taking some of the other islands, because trade over the Mediterranean is a really, 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 really worthwhile. And of course, the islands also make it hard, especially for non-Roman factions, because yeah, we have 4 factions building navies that keep these waters reasonably safe. You know, it's hard for people to take islands, so it's a good, safe starting point. Same with taking this land here, so hopefully... Yeah, let's get on. I want to fight. Just wonder, I've never actually figured out what them, what this lady's sing about. Dignitas salutares, dignified salutations, maybe? Yeah, jump straight across the water. Do we have enough?
Prepare for battle.
Okay, I didn't even let the thing load up there. I was going to say, did we have enough movement points? I thought we should have. There are no walls, so we don't need to build anything. They only have a load of peasants and some hoplites. So let's see. I haven't played this... Well, I never played it on the... I don't think I ever played Rome on the channel. Does that mean I haven't played this in like a decade? On either of the channels did I play it? Might even be longer. Let's see, armies. Where's the... Okay, so there's the assault boat. One thing I would say about the UI is I hate this in modern like UI terms. Oh yeah, I can see the back. That's nice. No, just make all this bigger. When I'm on this page, this is what I'm interested in. It's the same thing I don't like about like modern web pages. Oh yeah, but it's like nice, you know, paper width. I'm not reading on paper. I'm reading on a widescreen monitor. Stretch it a fucking cross. But let's take the fight. Yeah, I think maybe I loaded it up and had a game when Rome 2 came out. But if I didn't play it on the channel, more than likely it was just like loading it up to have a quick look. Oh, we can do the night fights from Barbarian Invasion. Right, it's going to make no difference whatsoever here for the actual battle, because the main thing of the night fight is it stops the enemy's reinforcements coming in. I believe yours can, but obviously if the enemy has night fighter as well, it sort of counteracts it. So like poison gas in Vicky 2. But let's fight this battle. Now it's a city with no walls, so ideally, yeah, they're not going to be able to hide behind them. But if they get onto the plaza, then that means they're not going to be able to break. And the rebels, the easiest way is going to be able to get into break. So I want to try and bait them out of the city.
Those men think themselves our equals. I think the carrion birds will feast upon their dead.
That is some wide roads.
And now, to arms! Let us harden our hearts and think of Rome and all we can do for her.
I didn't set the unit scales.
Do our duty to Roman honor!
Yes, do our duty. Kill the... I like it. Kill the rebels. Wait, no, they had it from... Wait, what the hell's that? Just random black lines. Is that getting across on the recording? Anyway, start the deployment. I did specifically say not to give me any advice, didn't I? Go away. Okay. So yeah, WASD is working for navigation. We have nice long roads. Oh, I sort of remember being pinned to like viewing within our little area as well, but it looks like I can look a bit further now. So we could quite easily come from two sides and squish them. Terrain-wise, this side is a little bit more uphill. Both our Hastati and our Velites have... Oh, but yeah, it doesn't matter if it's uphill. There's no way of getting into the city from there. This would have been the better side to have attacked from. But it's not a problem. Basically, we'll be fighting on the flat. I might be able to bait... Because this is still in the city, I might be able to bait them further from that side. So let's... Q and E, yeah. Sorry, yeah, Q and E to rotate round. Velites... I'm trying to roughly guess the size of the streets. Actually, maybe want you a little bit thinner. Astarte. Control click gets us both of them, yep. Have you guys behind there, and I believe I'll actually leave my general. No. Shouldn't I be able to click and drag his size as well? Yeah, I can. There we go. So he's going to be... I don't know if I like that. Can I turn that off? Is that just when I've got him selected? Oh, I've got more cavalry over here. I've got only equite. So light Roman cavalry. Oh, you guys are going to come around here, and when we start the battle, I will have you march to the other entrance there, so they're not escaping. Let's see those settings. Graphics. I'm playing a frame limit of 30 because I don't see the pointing running any higher. I don't want these on at all. At bare minimum, I want them smaller. Advisor advice is low, but yet we've already had it on. Well, at least that's going to be a bit less of it. So return to battle map. Start the battle. Immediately pause, I think that should be. Nope. There, that's pause. Okay. You guys? Actually, can I group you up? Is that a thing? That is, so I think you should now maintain your formation as you come forward. I can't seem to turn and rotate at the same time. I have to keep just clicking through. That should be thin enough for the streets. There we go. So like, unpause now. Are they going to come out to us, or are they going to try and stay on the city square? It looks like they're going to stay on the city square. That's fine. Move you guys forward. You're getting into position. That's fine. Velites themselves, you should be on skirmish mode and fire at will. Yep. And I'm actually going to put the Hastati on fire at will as well. Oh, come on. I saved you in a position. Right, paused again then. So is there a save formation? I could have swore you could move in formation. Anyway, pull forward. They don't seem to be taking too much interest in us, so I'm actually going to be able to use this as a tutorial sort of mission as a... Okay, they might actually be coming to us now. Oh yeah, spacebar still works for seeing where the other troops are. Right, you're in a group. So if I click and... open, quick menu... Right, create unit group. So control them one through whatever. Yep, behind. I thought I'd done that already with it. Toggle melee mode. Toggle, toggle, toggle. Swap, 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 swap. Oh, wait, down here. Lock formation. Yeah, okay. So now when I move forward... Oh, wait, are they coming to me? We haven't actually got anywhere near in range yet. If they're going to send some peasants... Actually, you guys don't fire at will then, because you're very limited on the amount of arrows you've got, and I'd rather you take out the militia hoplites. But if they're all going to march off to me... Once they're all off the square, I'll happily run my troops And I'm getting black lines again. Behind them to... Let's let them walk a little bit further. So yeah, me entering the city has forced them to come in. This isn't the best formation. There should really not be any gaps between them, but I can't be bothered. The hoplites are getting further forward. The Velatars are going... Oh wait, I thought you was peasants. Oh no, Peltars. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Unfortunately, the hoplites are staying at the rear. I would have much rather... Right, see if we can't encourage them to charge. Or at least get some more people in range. Screw it. Just get involved now. Get involved. I can't be bothered. Oh, me actually ordering the attack is also going to tell the... Yeah. Peltars a little bit more dangerous than peasants. I will let the... Right, force melee, actually. Yeah, do a force melee attack on these guys. And that should be all of you running in for that force melee attack. Go on. Get charged and get involved. Melee attack. Okay, I'm going to tell you to run past them and then just run into them. Yeah, get involved. Is that going to bring the hoplites forward? No! Don't ready aim fire! I've told you, force sodding... Okay, and the game just decided it didn't want to be up anymore. Right, you should still be in your forced. And what are you doing all the way back there? Oh, screw this. Oh, wait, no, we have the hoplites are coming out. Right, guys. Run back, run back. Let the hoplites come a little bit further out. In the meantime, sending out... Chase them out a little bit further. While our cavalry still keeps coming. Send the Velatars in and send the... Okay, I saw the line there. That basically showed up as, oh yeah, let's run right behind them. Hopefully finish these guys off, and then before these guys actually break... Why am I getting a jittery frame rate? I'm locked at 30 on an RTX 3070. Dear God, I'm surprised at this. Wait, have I left the... Yeah, the card's still mining. Right. They're basically broken. Just fling yourself into the back, so before they can turn around, hopefully they'll break.
The enemy general flees. Press forward.
Right, there is no point continuing because it's a rebel army, and I'm not going to get much in the line of...
The army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Much in the way of experience from them, so we'll just end the battle.
Rome demands victory from her generals, and this day is
I would not have called this a flawless victory game. Clearly victory, yes, but flawless, no. You know, people died. That's not good.
Victory!
And enslaving is usually taking about half a population. Right. It used to... Oh, yeah, I was going to say, it used to be you couldn't see, so they're already rather happy with the army that's there. So I'm just going to occupy. Benevolent dictator. I'm not a dictator. Dictator means a specific thing. A dictator would have meant I was in charge of all of Rome. Oh, for Christ's sake, I've got all this screen, and this is what you give me for a construction screen. But yeah, Governor's Palace, then hopefully get some walls next time. Let's bring our boats over. So this guy's ready to dive in. He has a little army. Is there any mercenaries at all? Yeah, there's a little bit. Let's get him a slightly larger army. And then head out over this way, because I believe that's the city that we're just out of sight of. Okay. And now let's have a look at our actual cities. Oh, I hate this. One, the dog's barking. Luna, no. And then when I start talking again for the actual recording, she'll start barking again, most likely. Just like the half pages where it was like, this is your main thing, this is some extra information. I quite liked that. Oh, now the extra information. I have a larger monitor than I did when I played this before. Even forgetting the resolution. Well, no, not even with the resolution. Obviously, because I'm playing at a higher resolution as well. I think this is a smaller amount of pixels than I used to get to see the freaking construction. And it's on the opposite side of the screen. I'm actually having to turn my head for it. Alright, trade and road. Wait, does this not have any walls at the moment? Because that looks like it has walls. Does the... Oh no, yeah, sorry, it does have walls. It has a wooden palisade. That's enough. Well... See, the mine is going to be plus 200. It's costing 2,000. It'll pay for itself in 10 turns. Income from mining. It doesn't tell me what it is. Okay, it's a silver mine. So I'm assuming a silver mine's going to take like 10 turns to pay for itself, a gold mine 5 turns, and I'm assuming with one resource of each in like the area. So I think we'll go for the mine there. So is everyone building something? They are. I could look into buying more troops, but at the minute it's not really necessary in what I can buy. That's just some town watch. Any better in Croton? No, again, just town watch. So before I build any units, I really want to be having some better construction facilities. There's literally no recruitment possible in... So, second city, I'm going to be relying heavily on mercenaries to try and maybe push this first bit here. I think what I'm going to do before I even end the turn is I'm going to call this an episode here, and I'll remember to actually turn off the mining on my graphics card before I continue on recording this. So it should hopefully be, it's going to be a small part, but it should be a good part, at least sort of a part size, depending on how much I've had to cut out as well. So, as always, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for watching, but unfortunately that is all the time that we have for today. So unfortunately I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.